But yeah,
Good.
it is not the most powerful thing you've ever seen, but it is pretty good. You'd put it on like rare.
Are there any holy symbols of Anam? Because jeweler.
Here, no.
Okay.
He does have a holy symbol of Ord, which you very you very much know, and he is very much tied into the Giants. Um, but you're not sure entirely why someone would have a holy symbol of Ord, because Ord isn't really a deity anymore. It's more like an idea.
Well, I mean,
All the
in that
best
sense,
deities become ideas.
Yeah,
Nam would be as well. In that sense, I guess would be
Anam would be what?
an idea, not really a deity.
Anam is a deity.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He's the maker of giants. He's the father of giants. He is your god.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
aware. But you just said one wasn't alive. That's why I asked. So
Ord is, yeah.
So basically, we're looking at this is 2 rare items that he's wanting for this 1 rare item.
Yeah. You would imagine.
Ask him how much gold.
It's a fair question. How much to purchase the draconic band without a trade?
Well, without a trade, I would say about 3,200 GP.
Do either of you have any connection to these instruments? Any desire to keep them?
No.
Go.
sorry, Mike was muted. No, he shakes his head.
Very well then. We'll make the trade.
Very good. And he hands it to you and takes the instruments. And you see he slips them into what appears to be a larger form of a bag of holding.
Ooh, those are rare now. The Nerf bat hit those with the game update.
Yep. But
He's got a legacy version.
Merchants have them.
Yeah, he's got a legacy version.
Yep.
If we just want more gold or platinum, we could sell the Mace of Terror too. Unless either of you are looking for weapons.
No, I'm set for weapons. I don't know if anyone wants the javelin. Oh no, you've got the javelin, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no desire for it.
I'd part with the javelin though.
Did we ever decide who was taking the wands?
Nope. Other than the fact that the wand of enemy detection is destroyed.
Yeah, that one was broken.
Is there anything else you fine gentlemen want?
I'm fine.
You want those tears of the Triad? Or perhaps the circlet of elemental fire? I do have a circlet of elemental earth, if you wish.
What do those do?
Well, the circlet of elemental fire, as I said, allows you to shoot out beams of concentrated fire. But the circlet of elemental earth allows you to... Give me a second. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a game though. What's up? D&D.
Allows you to shoot out a concentrated beam of poison.
Said don't buy what?
A concentrated... What?
Okay.
I think he's talking to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. Stupid push to talk. Yeah. Sorry, my brother just walked in and was asking me a question.
I have to ask though, does it look as stupid as the circle of elemental fire that I'm thinking of?
What's that?
Oh, that was an item in EQ too.
No. That's really stupid looking, but no.
Yeah, there it is. The circlet of elemental fire.
He also shows you that he has a chime, in fact. He says that this chime can be used to open any one thing. Up to 10 times.
Huh. No, I usually open things with my hand. Thank you, though. I don't
I'm
think
fine.
that there's anything else we will, at least that I will be needing.
Very well. Come again. Alright, so you guys are gonna go sleep?
Yeah, we're getting tired, aren't we?
Yeah, that's fair. Unless Ghoul wanted to go find himself a new weapon. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking Ghoul.
Is Ghoul here?
Fucking Ghoul. Yeah, Ghoul hasn't fucking gotten anything, man. Like, come on, dude. Get yourself some good shit.
I don't think he's here.
Oh,
We can,
whatever.
We get him
No,
a
I am.
tutu.
Oh, there we go.
Do you not want to get yourself some good shit, dude? Some holy relics? Maybe not of a nom, but, you know, just cleric stuff.
I'll do it off session. Spend enough time on it. I didn't
Alright.
mean to do that. Oh, but
Well, we'll talk later then.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, let's go rest for the night. The only thing I will say to you guys is I think that perhaps when the 18-hour window hits, maybe you guys should go back, talk to the old man, and then come back. I'll wait here in case the dragon returns. That way we don't miss him if he's early.
sounds good.
Okay. So you guys are going to bed.
Yep.
So you guys have to pay a gold each for your thing, for your, you know, rooms. Very nice rooms. You are actually accommodated for your larger size, Cedric.
Lovely.
So you get an actually bigger feather bed. As you all go in, you see that there is a number of rather nicer establishment things that you just don't see in Celia in general. You actually have what appears to be a small cooler, a magical item cooler, with water, wine, and beverages. And you actually do see in another sort of crate-esque area that there is some snacks, basically. You see some beef jerky, you see some shelled peanuts.
We raid the
some-
minibar.
Okay, you raid the minibar. Got
You have to do that the first time you stay in a hotel.
it.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys eat, drink, and then all of you go to bed. I have to do some things, but it's okay.
I do still have the dagger.
Which oh yes, that dagger. Okay. So, Sindric, you are in a restful sleep. You have just drank and eaten and enjoyed yourself, and you are sleeping in a very nice bed.
Perfect.
You are dreaming of a world that just works.
Dragons and barbecue everywhere.
Dragons and barbecue everywhere, exactly.
I've come to the realization that it must be the fact that we don't have good barbecue that is why the dragons left.
That's exactly why. And then there's a sound. A sort of crying, almost. And your dream begins to drain of color and become dark and black. And you become fearful. And you look around and you begin seeing these creatures that once were the dragons around you begin to fade away, and you begin running, going towards the sound of the crying.
Yes, I'm now very unhappy with this stream.
And you begin to run and run, and everything becomes dark and dark until suddenly there's a blinding light at the end of a tunnel, and you begin running and running, and you get to the end where you see the egg cracked open.
Oh no. I am looking around to figure out what has done this. Do I realize I'm in a dream?
No.
Yeah, that I am basically weapons drawn.
You
seeking
go to
out
try and
whatever.
draw your weapon, and you don't have one. You look down, and you're naked, and you're just in this animalistic fear and in this rage, and you're looking around, and then you hear this cooing, and then you stop, you freeze, you look down, and as soon as you're about to put your vision into whatever is cooing, you wake up.
I'm immediately going for the egg.
And there is a burst of light surrounding you. And you hear the same cooing sound as you did in your dream. As you look down and you see a baby dragon made of pure, radiant light.
I'm immediately going to it.
You go over to it, and it's just sort of looking around, very curious about its surroundings. It finally looks at you as you stand over it.
Oh, I'm probably kneeling down next to it. Yeah.
It just sort of looks at you and cocks its head.
Greetings, little one. I am obviously speaking in Draconic, but I know it probably also
Right.
won't respond right away. I basically just spend, well, I'll probably spend until they come and get me, just sat talking to this dragon. Just basically imprinting on it and connecting with it and discovering things about it and bonding with it, basically.
Got it. Thank you. Fixing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Radiance breath. Radiance in a 10-foot cone. Damage. You can actually see the sun dragon wormling. I don't have a picture for it yet, but you guys have
It's just a blank sheet.
yeah, it's just a blank sheet right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm uploading it right now.
You can see the sun dragon. There's nothing there.
Yes, there's nothing. But you guys have heard a bit of a commotion, and you do hear as someone is knocking on a door, not your door, but a door nearby yours, and there is someone knocking at your door, Cedric.
I go to look around. Like, I kind of do the thing where you open your door and you kind of look to see where the knocking is coming from.
Yeah.
So,
Who's
Who's
there?
You get out and look, and you hear, "Hello, sir. Is there a problem? We heard a commotion going on."
All is well.
Um, are you sure?
I am always sure when I speak, otherwise I would not have spoken. All is well. Thank you for
Very
your
well.
concern.
Very, very well. Um, please, if you could keep it down. Thank you. There are people sleeping. And you open your door and you see a half-orc man knocking on the door and then telling this to Cindric's door, Bogard.
go back to bed.
Do I hear that?
Yes.
Bogard, would you come here a moment?
I go walk over to his room.
I try to see if I can lift the dragon up to either sit on my arm or my shoulder.
You sort of move your arm down,
Mhm.
and it perches itself on you.
And then I'll walk over and unlock the door.
You unlock the door. And yeah, you see Bogard, you see Cindric, and you see a tiny little dragon. Not so tiny, actually. Hold on, let me see. Actually, medium.
Yeah,
Medium dragon.
I kind of rub my eyes and I'm like, oh, so attached. That is good.
It's unlike any type of dragon I've seen or even heard tale of on our world.
I go to like pat it on the head gently.
It just sort of looks at you as you do it.
Well, that's good. Hi, little dragon.
It actually looks at you, and then mimics your speech in a very high pitched voice.
It didn't do that all the time I
almost-
was talking with it.
No, it didn't. In a very almost ethereal sort of mode of voice, and also very high pitched. It says, "Hi, little dragon."
We'll just kind of like look to Cindric, back to the dragon. Then I'm gonna go back to sleep, but nice meeting you, little dragon.
It then mimics as well. "Nice meeting you."
And then I'm going to walk back to my room and go to sleep because I assume this is in like the middle of the night.
Yep.
Not quite certain if that actually happened or if I'm still dreaming.
I'm trying to find the picture I had for it, but such a good picture too.
I gave you an adult picture
Yeah,
when it's
that's-
finally
that's,
grown up.
Oh god, that'll be fucking long ass time.
Yeah, at that point, I'm not sure if it will be my familiar or if I'll be its familiar.
Probably, yeah.
Actually, no, because next level, I'm a dragon.
Yeah. You're actually a young dragon.
Mhm.
level.
So does that mean you become my familiar?
No.
All right. I'm just gonna use this just because. But it does look as if it is made of light entirely.
Very cool.
It's more akin to this, really. But that's a very stupid looking thing. So,
Yeah, I get what you mean, though.
Is it more moonlight or starlight, or does it like change?
it's changes. It's right now it's moonlight.
I kind of ask it. I say,
It's kind of like that.
do you have a name?
Kind of like that. It mimics name. Name.
Okay. 1 second.
That's cute as heck. Oh my goodness. But that's icy. It's more icy than anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good.
I basically say to it, until we know better, I will call you Mitney, which I've just looked up is the draconic word for light.
Mitney.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of continues to say it over and over again.
I will offer it a bit of food. If it's hungry, it will eat.
What kind of food?
Meat. That's draconic food.
It does not eat it.
No. Don't know what else I have.
Trail rations have bread and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll try. some
There's
more
also
time.
the mini fridge thing.
You've got that though. Oh, I don't even the one in the room. Yeah, I'll try it with a few different things and see what it does take.
As you open up mini fridge, it goes over to the mini fridge, and it opens its mouth, and you watch as it inhales
The light.
the light.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm gonna try something then.
Use the daylight spell.
Using just a
You
cantrip.
cast. Okay, good. It's like, don't cast
No.
daylight. Don't cast
No.
daylight.
Using just the cantrip of like a flame spell. I'm just gonna create a flame in my hand
Okay.
and see if it tries to eat the firelight.
Is that the non-heated
Don't you have a?
flame? That's the one that can be in water, correct? Or is it the actual fire?
No, that spell's like a third level spell, I think.
No. There is a cantrip that's. Oh, okay.
I'm just looking to see if I can do it with this.
An illusory image.
Oh no, so that doesn't do it. know what?
Don't you
I'll
have a
just
drift
try-
globe?
I'll try that.
He actually eats the spell.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Then I can keep him fed because I can do that anytime.
In fact, after one casting and the eating of the light inside of the
Mm-hmm.
mini fridge, he flutters his wings and rolls up and curls into a ball. And you see his
Bedtime.
lights dim very slowly until it becomes a sort of a nightlight looking.
Okay. Yeah. Bedtime it is.
And then you just hear him very gently snoring.
I'll go back to sleep as well.
I love this picture. I was looking for stuff, but found this picture. It's a beast and fairy dragon. Whirling. Adorable. But yeah, you guys wake up afterwards with your new companion. And yeah, everything is pretty much the same.
So
When we wake up, try to feed him, see if he's hungry.
He is, yeah, and he does
Yep.
eat the entire spell.
Lovely. Does he go for a second, or is one enough?
He goes for a second, yeah.
Third time's the charm?
Nope.
Okay, lovely. Just getting a gauge of how hungry he is. I'm gonna look bizarre as a large creature with a medium creature on my shoulder.
So I go in the morning and I go to knock on Cedric's door and it's like, you will not believe the dream that I had last night. And as he
As the
opens
two
the
of us
door,
open
it's
the
kind of
door.
like, I guess it wasn't a dream. Hi again, little dragon.
Meet Mitney.
Like, Mitney.
Mitney, it says. And the etheric voice.
Hi, Mitney. I'm Bogard, and I point at myself.
Bogard.
Shall we go meet the others?
And then, yeah.
We have what? 3-4 hours, I think. How long did we rest for? 8 or 6?
8
8
hours.
Yeah.
Mitney,
Robert's
that's
still
Toby.
asleep.
That's
he has to
right.
sleep 10 hours.
Can we just get him cured already? What's
You
this
don't know
little
what
spells can I cast?
what his ailment is.
I'll
It's-
be very happy.
It's
if you
because
will.
of his item. He can't be cured of it.
No, part of it. There's two things making him sleep more. There's an item, and there's also the mutation.
There's actually 3 things. 2 items and the mutation. All making him sleep 10 hours.
And I say, Toby, this is Mitney. Mitney, not food.
Toby just sort of licks his eyeball. And Mitney goes, Toby.
We continue with all of the introductions and
Yeah.
head down for breakfast.
Head down for breakfast. You get,
Is the
A
barbecue
very
place open
nice-
for breakfast?
Barbie? Yeah. I mean, you do get, at the tavern, free breakfast.
Okay, yeah, we'll eat here then.
Yeah, you get a very nice plate of stew, eggs, and bacon,
Sounds
as well
good.
as some bread. Not toasted, but just bread.
It can be toasted very easily.
Yes, it can be. You actually see as Mitney tries to eat some of the bread, but then spits it out.
Fair enough. If he looks hungry again, I will give another light spell in his direction.
He does eat it, yes. And you actually see as some of the other tavern goers are like awed by this sight. Like, ooh. Some people go over and are like, what is he? He's so amazing.
He's Mitney.
And Mitney says, Mitney.
I mean, certainly, even if dragons were a common occurrence, it was certainly a very
He's
strange.
not, yeah,
looking
exactly.
dragon. Yeah.
My goodness, this is amazing. And you watch as everybody just sort of claps.
I just kind
It's
of
about like
give him a
6
bit of a
feet
stroke.
tall. He just sort of nuzzles over to you. And eventually the tension dies down. And you guys finish your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you doing with Rava? Because he's still asleep.
Oh,
We
right.
go
Shit, I was looking at
collect
those.
him after he's done sleeping.
Okay. So what
He's
are you
not
gonna
going
do
to miss the window, right? Well, we're waiting for the window to open back up so that we can go
now? No,
to the
there's
door.
still 6 hours left.
Oh God.
4 hours left?
Um.
Hold on, wait. 50, 14, 8. Yes, 6 hours.
Well. I don't know.
24 hours is fucking a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot more than you would think. You know?
Jeez. I go buy a bow and arrow.
Okay, you go buy a bow and arrow. Just a regular bow and arrow.
No. I trade the javelin of lightning for a similar bow.
A bow of lightning.
It doesn't have to be particularly light, just same power scale type thing.
Okay. You do get a bow of lightning. Yep. 2d6 every. It actually enchants all of your arrows to be magical, and you deal 2d6 extra damage.
Very nice.
Sweet. Is it what, +1?
It is not +1. It's just.
It's just a bow? Okay.
Just a.
Alright. Makes sense.
But 2 hours go by, and you get Rava back up. 4 hours left. You think that Barbie might be having your Cillian dragon soon.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
going to
sure.
be heading that way.
Okay. Are you all following?
Yeah. Keeping track of the time though.
You guys make your way to Barbie's. Takes you about another 10 minutes because it's pretty close. And you guys get to Barbie's and you see that there are about 3 different people inside of the very small sort of shack building. Not small, I'm sorry. I said it was big. It is a big shack-like building. It's not tall. It's about, as high as Barbie is. And Barbie is about 10 feet tall. So
Barbie's 10 feet tall?
She's a dragon.
I know, I thought she'd be bigger
I
than
thought
that.
she was a centaur, or like
She-
one of those
No.
dragon
Probably in a form of her choice right now.
she can be in whatever form she
Well, yeah.
decides. If you ask her, if you did ask her her age, she says, "A lady never tells her age."
Yeah, no, I wouldn't ask age anyway. That would seem a very improper question.
But she does seem pretty powerful, that's for sure. You go over, and you do see that there is, in fact, a large, imposing figure. Bronze scaled, quite like her. Has almost like spines on his scales, on his shoulder blades, and on his head, almost like hair going down to his back. Very powerful looking, very imposing.
Yeah.
Wearing full plate with a amazing looking greatsword, which seems to be made of a swirl of mithril and adamantine,
Very
blue
nice.
and black green within and of itself. And he's just sort of eating what appears to be pork katsudon with what appears to be a large bowl of soup of some sort. And he's just dipping the pork in the soup and eating it,
Okay.
enjoying his meal. Doesn't seem to notice you as you all walk in.
For the moment, going to sit down at a table. Do I see? Is Barbie working?
Barbie is working diligently, yeah. She's cleaning.
Try to flag her down at some point.
Is that the dragon you're looking for?
That's what I would like to find out.
You see the guy's spines twitch as you say that. And
I think you heard me.
Barbie goes over and takes your order.
Order some food, and I will ask her. I'll say, is that Trillix?
Yes, that's Trellix.
Would you send him a drink, whatever he likes, on my tab?
Sure. She looks a little bit saddened, almost.
Saddened.
Yeah, almost, what's the word? Not exhausted, but similar to that.
Frustrated?
No, not frustrated. God. I guess saddened is the best way, like, just downtrodden, just sort of like, okay.
I kind of look at him and say, is everything all right?
Yes, just Trillix is a bit of a handful, that's all.
I
Lots
see.
of memories to deal with. Anyway, get your order right on it.
Thank you.
And she walks away. And you watch as, after about a minute goes by, you see a big mug of frothy looking ale slam down. And he just sort of grasps it. You see as his huge, meaty hand from behind grasps it. And he has large claws. Just like, if you've ever seen, the witches from the Left 4 Dead?
No.
Like a mutant? No, god damn it.
Think of something
Like
that
a
Sorry, I had to take my
monster's
headset off.
claws.
What'd you say?
Huh?
I did take my headset off. What'd you say?
Like, do you know the witch from the Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their nails is on his
Why didn't you just say like claws?
claws. Yeah, like he has
Finger
very
claws.
Yeah, I know what
long
claws.
claws.
I know what claws are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but they're very elongated. That's the point.
Right. Okay.
Where and what did he do with his claws?
He just has them whenever I see them whenever he picks
No,
up
he
the
has them. You just
Oh.
see.
I thought a lot of Dragonborn have those.
Yeah, but not as pronounced as
not
large.
not as
his.
fearsome looking as these.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he a warrior of some kind?
He's very obviously a warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can actually
Not-
see as he grasps it, he turns around and he's missing an eye. As he looks at you with a grimace.
And Mitney.
And Mitney, yes. And he looks at Mitney and he narrows his eye.
Yeah, I'm hoping that however frustrated he is at being bothered by me, Mitney might soften things. Is what I'm kind of hoping for.
And then he sort of nods slowly. And then he raises his drink. And then takes a big gulp.
I raise mine in reply.
Mhm.
What?
Nothing.
I was wondering if you had fallen asleep or something.
He does look like he might. Somebody did wake him up in the middle of the night.
And then you watch as he finishes the drink, slams the glass down, and then he grabs the bowl and the plate that he has and walks over to your table.
Perfect.
And he puts his things down, sits. And then he just looks at you and he goes, "So,
Is that all he says? Is just so.
just so."
Okay. I kind of dip my head a moment and I say, the word has reached me that you are a dragon of Sulia.
And a hard-fought one is that. At that, rather, I should say. A hard-fought one at that, he says.
I kind of gesture to the drink a moment and I say, for all the time I have sought you out, I must apologize that I greeted you with only a drink and not more fanfare.
He just sort of shakes his head. "I don't need fanfare, boy. I'm a warrior. Warrior doesn't need thanks or grace. They do their job. They get on with it. Should do well to know that."
I will make sure I remember that. If I could get on with it, then, I suppose.
He just sort of nods and looks at you. And then he looks at Mitney.
Can I ask why you and the others left?
I think you
I
just did.
stayed. I fought my right to stay. Because I love this place. It's my home.
Your people still seek you out. Some of us, at least.
children we left. They're better off without us.
Ha!
They should make their own decisions. They don't need us.
And if the decision of the people is that they wished you to return,
They wish me, or they wish the pompous fucks, the politicians, to return. I'm a warrior, like I said. I'm not a ruler.
there are those of us who wish to see the dragons of Sulia take to the skies again. The politicians, the rulers, the warriors, the heritage which we have lost in your departure. The drakes have returned. I kind of reach up and I stroke Mitney and I say, this dragon came to me on Sulia. The time must be coming for our kind. For those who left us to return.
He looks down. He inhales with his large nostrils. And he goes, I could smell it coming in the air. War. It'll be here soon.
Then perhaps it is your kind we need more than any other.
Maybe. Maybe not. They left. They left because the one they worshipped, the last dragon, you call them, made them leave. She didn't want them there. Our children didn't want us.
Many of us
You may
did.
say, that you want us again. He puts his hand on the table. But I highly doubt that's a consensus. To be honest, I don't want to come back.
Then why do you keep coming here?
Probably for the barbecue.
Well, if he
He
says
just
that,
sort of-
fine.
He just leans back and he says, because my love is here. And he just sort of looks over his shoulder at Barbie. And Barbie just sort of frowns deeply. And he says, if there's a war, then you know I'll be there. But until then, I'm not a ruler, not a politician, and And I sure as hell am not gonna make any decisions for my children.
What do you think of this proposed son of the last dragon and giant?
He looks at you and he goes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I show him the flyer thing.
He takes it, looks at it. Fuck. I knew they were lovers, but a child, huh? It's possible. He slams it onto the table. Either way, if it's true, that's not what they want. Not what his parents want. They wanted our children to be free, to make their own decisions.
It seems at the moment most are only making mistakes. Could you tell me though, where is the last?
I don't know. He just sort of smiles.
Inside.
Go ahead.
22.
You see sincerity in his eyes. You see that he probably doesn't have anything to gain from lying to any of you.
Okay.
He just seems amused by this entire thing. And he does, you were right, he does look a little bit more warm at the fact that Mitney is here. But Gull knows that, not you, Sindri.
Yeah. Did you know Korax?
Oh, that stupid son of a bitch. Fucking Korax. I told him to lay him off, but